At 4:30 a.m. on June 20th, 3 University of Florida students made a road trip to New Orleans.
I'm here for a journalism convention by the National Association of Black Journalists. This is my first convention and I'm super excited.
The first day, we attended Branding You, the Student Learning Lab. Former NABJ President Herbert Lowe in the blue shirt said, "How you represent you is how you will represent me." And Walter Middlebrook, aka Spider-Man, in the green shirt, told us the importance of building our web and making connections. Later on that evening, we attended an address by Joe Biden, Vice President of the United States, which was followed by a welcome reception powered by the Africa Channel and BET networks, and it all ended with a Melanie Fiona concert. Thursday was a big day. It was also a long day. We woke up early to attend the career fair, but we first made a stop by the University of Florida booth to see our advisor, Mr. Charles Harris, who helped fund us for the convention.
We're walking and we're rushing.
What are you rushing for?
To get back to a workshop. We want to go see Tamara's workshop on the one-man stand. So hopefully she's going to be talking about reporters and how, a reporter has to be versatile with online media, editing, producing, everything.
As you can see, we were always on the go, and we were always looking for food.
We are extremely hungry. We haven't eaten all day. Mikhail had a cup of coffee. I had some Pringles. Nisi had some Pringles, and that is not going to do us justice. So, hopefully we find something to eat because my stomach is saying.
We went to Mother's Restaurant and I got a ham po' boy sandwich, and it was delish. Because I was stuffing my face, I was a few minutes late to the next session and I had to stand in the back. So make sure you're on time. Anyways, this session was about branding as well, and they stressed the importance of knowing what you're selling, because if you don't know what you're selling, you won't know who to sell to. I'll be graduating in a year, whoop whoop. So I attended a session on getting that first job. And here are 5 tips that I took away from it. 1. Keep up with contacts. Email them or give them a call about once a month. 2. Start looking early. They said you can't be in April trying to get May together. 3. Do research on the market you're going into. 4. Be honest with yourself. Is this what you really want to do? And 5. Write every day.
You can't really start off every sentence with really low. So for example, if you're doing a newscast, you're going to have to bury your voice when you start off each news story.
We didn't attend everything together, so when we came back to the room, we often shared what we learned. Later on that evening, we attended a presentation by Disney Parks, and Ruben Studdard performed. Yes, indeed, they surprised us with the Cupid Shuffle. In between programs, we would do a little performing ourselves.
Journalism, telecom, and PR. Yes, College of Journalism, that's what we do. If you ain't know, you better get with our crew. Yeah!
We were heading out to the student party and made some new friends. We also met some professionals such as Irv Harrell, Professor Sandifer Walker, Cindy George, and Dr. Carol Adams. Besides going to the career fair again, some of Friday's events included NBC Upfront, featuring Anthony Anderson and Tempest Bledsoe. There was also the Founders Reception at the Louisiana State Museum. Later that evening was the Sports Task Force Annual Scholarship Jam. Saturday, I attended NPR's The Audio Cut with Jonathan Blackley and Rolando Arrieta. Blackley said, "If you can write for audio, you can write for anything."
It's called the iPhone dongle.
Afterward, we attended a lunch session moderated by Soledad O'Brien. She spoke about juvenile incarceration and the media portrayals of youth.
There weren't a lot that really showed black love. And that was the thing that was so exciting to me.
Shortly afterward, we attended a screening of TV Land's Soul Man, starring Cedric the Entertainer and Niecy Nash. Then we watched a screening of Middle of Nowhere, directed by Ava DuVernay. She was the winner of the Best Director Award at this year's Sundance Film Festival. When we finally had enough free time, we went to Brennan's Palace. I had catfish glazed with pecans, broccoli, and popcorn rice. Then we ventured around the town. We ran into some high schoolers who were playing music to raise money, some horses, and then Cafe Du Monde, where we had some delicious beignets. Peter Gay wanted to purchase some hot sauce for her dad, so we stopped by the Pepper Palace, and as you can see, it had her name written all over it. Our friend decided to be the guinea pig and try out the hot sauce. Let's see if he can take it. Not quite. And like always, we made a new friend. Later that evening, we went to the kickoff party for next year's convention in Orlando. Then we went out to Bourbon Street. It was a long night, especially for Nikel and I, and Peter Gay can tell you all about it.
Hello, this is Peter Gay Sherwood, and this is the aftermath of NABJ 2012. Right now, we have Nikel Smith and Vonicia Coswell here, sleeping.
Yes, she got us sleeping, but that's probably because we got her in the car.
Indeed, the two had a fantastic time here in New Orleans, from partying to social events to different workshops held by NABJ to meeting new people and networking.
Before we got back on the road, we made another stop to Mother's. Nikel and I had waffles, while Peter Gay had some shrimp, rice and beans, and grits.
Now we are about to enter into the tunnel, and they usually don't have tunnels in Florida. So, oh, Nicole's awake.
I'm super excited to go through this tunnel. Like, it's so awesome.
Hands on the wheel, girl. Hands on the wheel. So, Nicole, do you have any final thoughts on this?
On the tunnel expedition? I'm psyched.
All
I
right.
feel like Harry Potter when I go through it.
Let's go. So cool, y'all. I don't usually.
It's like one of those movies, you know?
There's the right music for it. Dang, we can't even hear the music. Well, this is the tunnel, you Floridians. There's light at the end, so thank God.